This is a Genie Z60-37FE man lift. It's made by NZG and it's in 1/32nd scale. Now this is an interesting model because coming from NZG to do a man lift in 1/32nd scale it's a little strange and a little unique. As far as just a man lift being in 1/32nd scale, well, there's a ton of them out there. JLG made quite a few different styles of man lift that they manufacture, and I guess Genie jumped on board and said, hey, we have a product too, which is cool. Now, would it have been nice to have this in 1/50th scale? Yes, absolutely. But NZG did a very good job on this man lift, and it looks pretty good in 1/32nd scale. And again, if you already have all those JLG man lifts, this is going to look pretty good sitting in there. It'll be nice to have something blue in amongst all that orange. Anyway, as far as the model itself goes, it is heavy. I mean, this thing weighs a ton. It is heavy enough in the base that it will hold any pays you want to put it in without falling over, which is cool. The cylinders are not terribly stiff. They're just stiff enough that they'll hold most positions without sinking in. That's starting to go a little bit there. Yeah, you kind of see. But for the most part, it'll hold itself up really very well. Now, as far as the range of motion, see if we can make an adjustment here. It's kind of tricky to get everything all together. Alright, as far as the range of motion goes, this thing is very, very well done. I mean, that thing sticks up almost straight up in the air. In the same way with your mast, I mean, that'll go just about almost vertical, which is pretty much what the real machine will do anyway. Unlike the other Genie man lift that came in the United Rentals set, this one, if it works on the machine, it works on the model, which is very cool. I mean, pretty much every point of articulation is there. The things that should move, do move. The things that should telescope, do. And it's just a very well done model. Now, the control station is a little bit plain, but that's kind of what it looks like. There's not a whole lot to get excited about there. The mesh, the grating in the man basket itself is very well done. I like that you have your little entrance gate there. That's also well done. You also have the control panel on the side of the body right there. And again, it's nothing too extravagant, but that's kind of what it looks like, which is cool. None of the panels open up, which is unfortunate, but it's still pretty good model. You do have some steering, which is nice, and it's kind of tight. Overall, it's a pretty nice man lift. If you have a ton of 1/32nd scale stuff, this will be nice to have. If you just for some strange reason love Genie man lifts, this would be nice to have. Or if it's just a unique kind of model you're looking for, this would be nice to have sitting on the shelf. It's very well done. I think price wise, I think it might be a little expensive for what you get, especially when you compare this to the JLG models. I think this is at the upper end of the price range. It is a nicer model, but it's a bit more expensive than the JLGs. So overall, I think you get what you pay for, and that's not a bad thing. Anyway, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask. As always, thanks for watching, and if you'd like to see more of what we have, please subscribe to Maryland Construction Diecast.